are a few things that forever, my lady.
How's everybody doing tonight?
I said give it up, everybody say huh.
AKA Floetic Soul, and the first poem I'm going to do for you guys tonight is about music. Right now I'm currently a music major at Grand Canyon University. Woo! And so this is my sophomore year, and it's been a struggle for me. I went in thinking that music was going to be, the best major possible, Everybody loves music, and so I thought it would be a blast, but honestly, it's been really challenging for me. So I decided to turn something that was kind of negative for me into a positive, and out came this poem. Sure. When the music fades, music is my weapon. I use it at any battle. My drug of choice, I'm hooked on it like addicts with weed, cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine, my fantasy, my escape, my heaven on earth, no music, no life, like a world without humanity. But what happens when the music stops? What happens when the vibrations fade, the drum beats, the lyrics, and the voices, and all that's left is the theory, the mechanisms, the musical notations, the physics of sound, and you get the point. When the music stops, I become a teardrop lost in the Pacific Ocean. My brain becomes a needle in a haystack as the notes escalate upon the sky, rising, falling with every breath of frustration. I respire, I try to concentrate harder, but for some reason, my mind continues to get all twisted up into a cyclone like Hurricane Katrina, weaving a tapestry of destruction throughout New Orleans. My eyes elucidate as I try earnestly to revamp, or as my mama's GPS lady would say, rerouting, rerouting. Never have I heard her say, you have arrived at your final destination. Because I can never seem to reach my destination, no matter how much I study, no matter how many hours of TV, texting, sleeping, Facebooking, and shopping I sacrifice, I just can't seem to get there. And when I am alone, I can hear my mama's voice telling me to focus, focus. I should have bought you that focus card to remind you to focus, because daydreaming and driving never has been and never will be a great combination. So I take her words to heart and do my best to focus on the melismas gliding along the scores of lines and spaces, arpeggios ascending and descending into alternate pitches, getting louder and then softer, alternating from flats to sharps that sometimes I wish would just stay natural, but that would be too boring. And every now and then, I wish my brain wasn't so flat, but instead much sharper. Maybe then I comprehend the theory much quicker. Or maybe I should just stop. Step back and breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And remember the reason why I fell in love with music in the first place. I said, and remember the reason why I fell in love with music in the first place. It definitely wasn't because of the literature. No, it was because of James Brown, Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin, and all the people who made music what it was, because music today isn't how it used to be. I could go back in time. I would go back to a time between the 60s and the 90s, because there's something about the music that made it feel more real. And I can remember how music became my therapy, seeing that God used people to speak through lyrics but spoke to me. I remember how my thoughts became my lyrics, and my lyrics became my song, which exposed me to my greatest fear. Hiding behind a mask of fear and not being brave enough to chase my dreams, to do what I love, to live and breathe, to inhale and exhale music. So the next time the music stops, and all I'm left with is my professor preaching theories, I will remind myself of this, what music is to me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm gonna do is a love poem. Dark brown eyes. I look him in the eyes, and suddenly I can see his soul. I see flames rising in his pupils as they dilate, melting away the stone cold pain like global warming, murdering the Arctic. Smoke evaporates from his tears that glide down the edges of his rugged face, kissing the chill gusts of wind racing through my hair. Finally, he manages to stammer the words, I'm so sorry. I feel my heart drop to my knees as a silver blade pierces the core of my soul, forcing me to relive the moment that almost took my breath away. The emotional pain and heartache he caused me, his words lingered in midair, surviving off the hope that resided in his subconscious, wishful thinking. He was killing me softly with his song, his melody of sorrow ringing in my ear like a repetitive drum-line cadence, beating the common sense out of the conflict. Never going to happen. I thought to myself, after all that was said and done, all I could do was forgive him. Yeah, for taking my heart and throwing it to the dumpster. I knew I'd never forget it, because unless I have a concussion, Alzheimer's, amnesia, these memories are going to last a lifetime. See, I dreamed of leaving our footprints tattooed in sandy beaches, trailing along the coast of South Beach in Rio de Janeiro, hand in hand, making good memories to last a lifetime. But my reality is not my dream. Instead, waves clap against the window panes of my heart, essence beating, tap tap harder, earnestly hoping to get a reply, but nothing. No words and little expression sends my mind spinning into a mental depression. My heart is in a recession, too poor to afford his love. No water left from my eyes, wells run dry, electricity burnt out, no chemistry left to light a fire, and in his eyes, I could see the reflection of shadows gleaming outside the windows of my heart, spiraling around like a comedy effect, going round and round, haunting and taunting me day and night. I wish I could close my eyes and reopen to my dream, or better yet, look into his dark brown eyes and see hope and a future. Thank you.
All right.
Woo!
Y'all give it up one more time. Take that. 2 new poets tonight that I've gotten familiar with. Thank y'all. Thank you for your work. Y'all please give it up. Keep it going. Next to the mic is this young lady. She's young because I'm young, and we've been knowing each other for quite some time. So,